RandomJosh, and I'm back again with another Face Mask Friday. And today, as you can tell, we're reviewing a really new mask, which is the Masque Bar Charcoal Peel Off Modelling Mask. What a mouthful. So I actually ordered a load of these little pots. So there's like 4 different types of them, and I got them from Boots. They retail for £5 per pot, and I thought it was quite fun. It sounds really fun because it's like half DIY, half not really DIY, but it's like from the looks of it, it's like a little powder, and you basically add 7 spoonfuls of water, stir it up, and apply a thick, opaque, even layer to clean dry skin, avoiding eye area, eyebrows, hairline and lips, and you leave that on 15 to 20 minutes until completely dry. And it says peel it in a downward motion from the outer edges. Now I've always been taught to peel it from the bottom upwards. I don't know what to do now. I'm kind of like, wow. But we're just gonna kind of see what happens with this really. So the charcoal one is to cleanse and remove oils from your skin. It's so it says charcoal powder within the mask cleanses the skin of impurities, treating enlarged pores for a soft, smooth appearance, which is going to be really nice. I love it. And of course these are peel-offs, so love it, love it, love it, love it. So I have actually got some water here. I'm going to be drinking it as well, but I have a glass of water. And it's not really specific, that's what's annoying me. 7 spoonfuls of water. What's a spoonful, you know? Are we talking teaspoon? Are we talking bigger spoon? Are we talking a freaking ladle? What? I'm just gonna have to go with it. I'm going with teaspoons because I can't take water out of it. So if I add 7 and it doesn't look thick enough, then I might add another one. Oh, this is going to be really great. I'm going to butcher this so badly. But anyway, I'm going to go and quickly give my face a cheeky wash and then I'll be back. Okay, you guys, so I'm back now. I did try and have a quick little Google to see if there's any different instructions anywhere online, but there is not. It literally all just says 7 spoonfuls. I just really don't want to fuck this up. Okay. Okay. Oh, it comes with a spit. That makes sense. It comes with a spoon. Okay. So it does come with a spoon, and it looks like a kind of spatula-y kind of thing, and it is literally just purely powderific. It smells quite nice though, in like the weirdest way possible. This also is going to mean that I can't actually drink my water after, but sacrifices have to be made for beauty. Okay, so let's do this. I can't really film this bit because awkward angles and what, but let's just go with it. Okay. So, this sounds so gross. I'm kind of just trying to mix it all in, get really like all of it in. It's going really lumpy and pasty. Oh. I just like made a load of mess with that. There's a load of the powder. I should have probably done that first. I'd recommend you try and dig around the powder and loosen it all first before trying to do this, because it kind of just does that. But yeah, so you want to give it a really, really good mix, just to try and smoothen it all out. If you need to add more water, I'd say you should definitely add more water if you need to. I mean, I don't even know what the consistency is meant to be, but I assume that all of the powder should be, you know, absorbed. So I'm just going to add just a tad little bit more water, just to be sure that we are definitely getting a paste out of this and not just freaking lumps. Now you can definitely smell the charcoal in this, like it is really, really intense smelling. I mean, I wouldn't say intense as in a bad way, but you can smell the charcoal. Oh, it's really thick. So I guess that's what it's got to look like. Yeah, I think. I'm hoping. I added more than I should have done, but you know. But you have to apply a thick layer of this, so. And I've got to be really, really careful with this as well because I can't get it in certain areas of my face. Oh, this is gonna go horribly, I can already tell. Oh well, let's just go with it. I don't know whether to use this as a spatula then. I'm gonna have to get my hands a bit dirty still.
Life with no distractions, we'll get away. This is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubt.
Okay then, you guys. So this is really freaking hard to do. I'm not even joking with that. You have to work so fast. I think I was spending so much time trying to work it all in that it dried mostly. So like even on my fingers it's just peeling off, and I did actually knock this piece off. I accidentally tried to use my fingers and it just dragged straight off. So conclusion on that first piece is it is very, very difficult to use. It takes some time to get used to, and there is a lot of wastage, which I don't like. I don't like wasting stuff. I like to make use of every little thing, and it is really, really messy. But anyway, I'm gonna leave this on for the time and we're gonna see what it feels like. Okay there, you guys, so it's been longer than the time. It looks like it's actually dried a bit too much in certain areas, but I don't actually know what it's meant to look like. But I'm gonna go with what they suggested, and I believe it was peel the mask in a downward motion from outer edges and rinse any residue with warm water. Also, I forgot that I actually left my obviously I've got facial hair, and I left all of that kind of on, if you know what I mean. Ew. So this could be interesting, but I don't think it will be intense in any way. It's literally just coming off in chunks. I'd say definitely if you're gonna try and do this mask, make sure that you've got all of the time in the world to do what you need to do. Ooh, it is literally like little bits of rubber, and I'm making such a mess right now, but I kind of don't care. Do you know what I mean? Ooh. Whoa, 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 whoa. It feels really satisfying though, because it's really tight on my face, which is another thing, because I felt like I was going to bloody peel it off by smiling or something like that, or talking.
Life with no distractions, we'll get away. This is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll...
Okay, you guys, so that has made an absolute mess, and as you can tell, it's still on my face. Literally, I've just covered it in pieces of, like, face mask. My entire desk is covered in this. I mean, my skin does kind of feel good, but I mean, it's covered in residue, so I might quickly go and wash the residue off and just see how I feel from that, and then I'll let you know. But so far I'm a bit okay, so I've just washed all the residue off now, and okay, I have to admit, it does make your skin feel quite nice, but it's not the most amazing and crazy unique thing I've ever seen in my life. I do like the idea behind it. I think maybe it was just my execution of it wasn't as good, and I'm sorry if anyone gets really offended by that attempt at it, but I'd say if you are using this for the first time, then there are some things that you need to be prepared for. One being that you need to be really quick with mixing this together and getting it on your face and getting it in the best way possible, because what I was trying to do is I was trying to be as neat as possible, so I wasn't going in all the hairs and stuff like that, but also trying to be quick, which wasn't really working out for me. So just try and practice, and it takes time to get used to it, I guess. But I've got 3 other masks to try, you know, and get used to it. I'd also say, if you are a guy like me, shave your face, because though it wasn't painful coming out of it, it did in a few places pull a little bit, and I think it made it feel a little bit different. It didn't sit properly on my beard, so I definitely would say shave before you do this, just so that you've got a clean and fresh canvas to work with, you know. But yeah, so I'd say it's not something that I would ever add to my daily routine of how I cleanse and, you know, stuff my face, but it's a one time kind of thing just to do, you know. It's fun, I must admit. It's different than just applying a face mask. It's a full experience of kind of feeling like you're making it, and yeah, I enjoyed it, but it could have been better. But that is probably due to my slowness and the fact that I'm talking while doing all of this, so I'm kind of, you know, not in as much of a rush, whereas if I was probably focused on it, I may be able to do it a lot quicker and stuff like that. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will leave a link in the description so you can check this mask out and potentially buy it if you enjoyed this somehow. But yeah, I will see all of you in the next video. Peace out, bitches.